believe me.
Because good music can be so hard to find.
So hard to find.
I'll take your hand and hold it closer to mine.
Yeah.
Our love was there, but now you change your mind. Our hearts are stereo. The beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Oh, 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 oh. Make me your radio. Turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. So sing along to my stereo.
We are here now at Dover, guys.
Switch over here. Probably the most important are our volunteers. These are airmen who have taken their weekend to be out here to make sure that you're safe, and they're doing everything.
On the 147, I guess he's practicing his formation training. Alright, inbound, gonna cross our location right now. Rob Holler hanging back a little bit. Got smoke on. Cool.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we are going to ask you to rise and remove your hat, please, for the playing of the national anthem, which is going to happen very soon.
jumpers are out, and the smoke is on. There you have the high-flying black and gold of your United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. The parachutes used by the Golden Knights are flexible wing gliders, constructed of a lightweight ripstop nylon. These parachutes have an inherent forward airspeed of 22 miles per hour. To turn left, the jumper pulls down on the left steering line. To turn right, the jumper simply pulls down on the right steering line. As these jumpers near the ground, they will pull down on both steering lines simultaneously for the safest and softest possible landing. The smoke trails each jumper leaves in the sky is created by two M18 red smoke grenades, which emits a continuous stream of smoke for up to 90 seconds. The jumper attaches these to one foot with a specially designed bracket, then ties the activation pins to a lanyard. By pulling on this lanyard, the jumper can ignite the smoke immediately upon exiting the aircraft, while in free fall or under canopy. At 1,000 feet, the jumper does what is called a wind penetration check, checking his distance and speed across the ground. He then flies a downwind leg, a base leg 90 degrees to the target, and then faces into the wind for a final approach. It takes a great deal of concentration in order to land dead center on the target. The jumper,
A very high-performance airplane capable of any aerobatic maneuver that you back onto the vertical again. Another series of rolls as he's climbing out. He's got about 350 horsepower in this airplane, which is a fair amount, that's for sure. Turns it over and holds it inverted and completes a series of aileron rolls out. There's that hard pull. That is an incredible maneuver. Not many aerobatic pilots are doing that. Rob Holland and the MXSRH make it look so easy. Onto the vertical again, quarter roll, rolling it the other way. Airspeed starting to bleed off. Wait for it. Boom, right over the top. He's got the airplane completely flat right now. Got the nose up, hanging on the propeller. Virtually zero airspeed, and he's hanging her on the prop. Nothing but horsepower and thrust, keeping that airplane in the sky. Comes out of it, and he goes all the way down. You turn into an incoherent mass of quivering jello. Oh yeah, and it will hurt too. In the meantime, what do we got out here? This is an interesting airplane. The nickname that I ran across them last year, and I never realized that, they call her Old Growler. Now this is the North American AT-6 Texan. You're going to get to see this airplane fly in formation here, courtesy of the Jersey Jerks. They are Kevin Rousseau, Gavin Nagel, 10 G's trying to stop this truck. See, getting it rolling, it is easy. Getting it stopped is the fun part. Big brakes, parachutes, and a little bit of luck. Fortunately here, he's got a lot of room. Now the smoke that you see generated, that is coming from the afterburners. And what you do to generate that is just not light the afterburners. Typical military aircraft, you have to be going full throttle to engage the afterburners. Not so with this truck. See, he's engaging the afterburners right there, but he's not at full power. Believe me, you will know when he's at full power. Ooh. was fast. 300 mile an hour, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we call ripping. And now the crew chief is going to come down because Hot Streak 2 needs to be towed back to its pit area. There is no other engines on board this to move it other than the Westinghouse J51 Mustang, courtesy of North American Aviation. You will see these fly today. For those of you who are fans of the Mustang, you have good reason to be a fan of the Mustang. But you know what? It's quite a trip to get into the cockpit of a P-51 as a pilot. And what we're going to do is we're going to show you a couple of steps along the way. The rapping sound that you hear is from the propeller, believe it or not, as the tips of the propeller go supersonic. Now, the original Jersey Jerk was Major Don. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen, the Jersey Jerks on a strafing run. You can clearly hear the propeller on that pass. Now this airplane has a Pratt & Whitney R13. That is the fingertip formation. If you put your hand up and look at the tips of your fingers, that's exactly the formation they were just flying. Calls that the quarter clover, but wait a minute, he's not done yet. Pulls back on the stick, he's weightless right at the top of that. That is the barnstormer loop, also known as the inside loop. And there he goes, puts her on her back. The aileron roll. Now pay attention to the roll rate of this airplane. Remember, this aircraft was state-of-the-art in training aircraft 80 years ago. Actually, probably more than 80 years ago. So the roll rate is not exactly what you're going to see demonstrated by other airplanes, but for its time, it was pretty good. Coming in from the right. Keep your eyes on Kevin Rousseau here. Now, Kevin has this big glass canopy on this aircraft, and that acts very much like a greenhouse. The good news is today it's not real warm, it's not real sunny either. Kevin has told me that at times the cockpit temperature in this airplane during this routine will hit 140 degrees. Yeah, it's a bit of a pizza oven, but nonetheless. There you go, second outside loop. That is a deceptively difficult maneuver, mostly because the goal is to keep it perfectly round. Yeah, good luck with that. Coming up over the top here, half a Cuban 8. Nope, he's going to roll it again, or loop it again. See that? He's having way too much fun with this airplane. Now you might be thinking, well, you know, this is aerobatics. Well, it is aerobatics, but these are also maneuvers that would be used to evade an enemy or to get on the enemy's tail to shoot him down. So it was kind of important that you pay attention while you're learning to fly these maneuvers. Coming back in from the left. Keep an eye on this particular roll. He's going to pull up a little bit. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And that's 4. The 4-point hesitation roll. The idea is to stop the aircraft precisely every 90 degrees. Kevin's going to turn the airplane around. I bet you he's got another series of point rolls coming up. Let's see what he's going to do. Start the maneuver. And what's he going to do? Well, he's going to fly off into the distance. Oh, there he goes. He's going to pull up. All right, now he's experiencing positive G's at this point. There's a half Cuban 8. There's the roll out of it. Positive G's will push you into the seat of the airplane. You are experiencing positive G's right now. Pulling up, going over the top, right about there, he's weightless. 0 G's at all. And then it builds up to about 4 G's right there. Makes you grunt and groan a little bit. Up, he's going to go over the top again. He loves.
Prescription, and I can't see either way. So. Yeah.
Here's the F-15 in a high-speed no pass. That airplane could be heard in Atlanta.
That's when I was at Eglin is ZG. Okinawa is ZZ. Parkway is
Now there's the pilot that has an absolutely magnificent job. In the meantime, Golden Knights are going out. Golden Knights are going to go out. They're going to push. All the blood going to his brain. That was a 4G push. As he goes up high, where the airspeed clean off. 1, 2, the double hammerhead. They were excited to run Rob Holland, and the time is coming to in 1992. He has over 14,000 flight hours and experience in more than 180 accomplishments is absolutely incredible. Let me read you a couple of them. 5-time world freestyle aerobatic champion, 11-time and current U.S. national aerobatic champion, 12-time and current U.S. freestyle aerobatic champion. Wow, to say the least. that one-off MXSRH, designed and built specifically for Rob Collins. Oh, baby, look at that. He calls that the nipper. Rolling the airplane around, even at that slow airspeed, he has got tons of rolling capabilities. Onto the vertical there, going up and up and up. Airspeed is bleeding off. There's the kick. Rob Holland knows exactly where it's going to end up every time. Onto the vertical and up, airspeed is bleeding off, going over the top of the time, rolling the airplane. Ladies and gentlemen, what Firewalkers International calls the F-bomb. Kaboom, baby! All right, ladies and gentlemen, raise the roof! Perfect. Stand up. Sergeant First Class Brandon Guevara is going to take the mic. He's got a lot of equipment to get off there.
When they take off, they're so big, it looks like they're going slow.
Then release one side of the parachute, causing it to malfunction.
They start forward, and then they pull the reverse. That's the backup.
Once he does, he will be accelerating earthward at speeds in excess of 80 miles per hour. It would be impossible for this jumper to survive a landing under this parachute. So he must release it
Oh my
forward,
God.
return to free fall, and open his main parachute.
Oh shit, that's scary.
This is the same procedure a free fall
Oh,
parachutist
shit.
would use if he were to have a problem with his main parachute.
That's
The reserve or auxiliary parachute used by the Golden Knights is also a flexible wing glider, such as the one you see here. However, there are some differences. It is white in color, has a slightly smaller wing surface area, and a much greater forward speed of up to 30 miles per hour. This allows the jumper to make it back into any tight situation, such as a downtown intersection or a major league stadium. While each jumper will pack his or her own main parachute, certified parachute technicians must be packed in reserve every 180 days, whether it is used or not. The parachute you see floating earthward will be recovered, untangled, and hooked up to use again. The United States Army Parachute Team is comprised of mostly non-commissioned officers. The 89 men and women of the Golden Knights come from various jobs throughout the military to spend 3 years on one of the 5 major sections of the team. Our aviation team flies and maintains our two C-147 jump aircraft and our 3 UV-18 Viking Twin Otters. That's larger than your average single bedroom apartment. These jumpers are now opening their parachute and reaching speeds of 60 miles per hour. As they reach closer to the target area, you may hear the pilot give the command of ready break. As they separate
Incident of national policy, from the defense of Israel in the Yom Kippur War to the air bridge supporting coalition forces in Desert Storm. The C-5 delivers unmatched capability to carry enormous loads over global distances. Now, the Reliability Enhancement Re-Engineering Program, or WERP, began in 2006. It includes fitting new General Electric F-138s, which are winding up now. Engines, pylons, auxiliary power units, and upgrades to aircraft skin and frame landing gear, cockpit pressurization system. Sounds like a major overhaul. Look at this baby go!
Doesn't take much to stay on, but look at that. That thing is a look at that. You never believed that could get off the ground. It looks like it's going slow, too.
For one thing, the interior and exterior paint on the C5 weighs 2,600 pounds. A paint job that weighs 2,600 pounds. Listen to the engines on this aircraft because they are just so impressive.